All right, you guys, more on today's story. We have more receipts. We have more evidence, more shocking evidence, actually. More screenshots, more conversations that just don't feel right. Just don't feel right. They're giving me feelings. They're giving me very interesting feelings. And we are going to explore that. Even though the Zionists and the people who work for Israel, they don't want you to know what I'm about to show you, but I'm going to show you because I believe in the truth. And so we're going to take a look at things that will raise some questions about that narrative we are being sold, that is being pushed down our throat by Turning Point, by people involved, but we're going to find out the truth. Charlie was turning. Everyone's freaking out that Tucker Carlson had on Nick Fuentes, okay? What people don't know is that even Charlie had feelings about Nick Fuentes that you might not realize. I remember years ago, Charlie and I went to the zoo. We went to a zoo, and they had animals there. I'm not sure why the animals were there. I'm not sure why they were being kept from us. That's an interesting question. I just found that interesting that they're behind cages and they're being controlled, but that's for another time. But while we were there, Charlie, he found a frog. It could have been a toad. He found a frog and he picked it up. And we have a picture of that I'm going to show you now. Here's the picture. It's interesting. I just find it interesting. Charlie was holding a frog. Clearly, he was embracing the groypers. That he's holding this frog, and he was smiling, and he was laughing. And I remember that was clearly a sign to me that Charlie was at least sympathetic to the groyper movement. Okay? Fast forward, later that day, Charlie and I had a conversation, which I'll show you right now. Hey, great time today. I'm sorry we didn't get to see the lions. Clearly, he was still a Zionist at that point, wanting to see the lions. That wasn't a coincidence to me, but I just knew something was happening. I loved holding that frog. Had a frustrating conversation with some folks at the Daily Wire. But anyway, I'll tell you more about that later. Obviously, this stays between us. Please don't share with anyone. Something was going on. I don't know, no, but I know, no. You know? We say no, 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 no. Yeah, 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 yeah. No, 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 no. Yeah, 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 yeah. Destiny's Child. They were trying to tell us something. Beyonce, there's something going on. Something doesn't feel right to me. And we are going to get to the truth. Later that week, I had another discussion. This part is so crazy, you guys. This is just wild to me. It's just wild to me. I had a discussion with my doctor, and I will show that screenshot to you now. It says, Candace, it might be herpes. You should come in now and get it checked out so we can properly diagnose and prescribe the proper treatment. You guys, trust the science. Now, I admit I was naive. I was gullible. Guess what, doctor? No.
Darling.
Shh. Anyway, it just felt like really weird that he would text me that he would text me that, and it was just no reason at all. He probably wanted to prescribe me a drug developed in Israel, and I wasn't going to let Zionists make my medical decisions. Certainly would never do that. Why would I do that? Anyway, you guys, make sure you pre-order. Make him a sandwich.
No thanks.
What?
I don't want that. We should get you checked out.
Thank you, guys.